Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video with Fishing with Smith. Today we're going to be taking a look at all my fishing gear, rods, reels, and lures, and everything else that I use to go fishing. So stick with me, we're going to have a fun time together. Alright, to start off, I'm going to start off with soft plastics. I have three soft plastic boxes, but one of them, these are my bass ones, and some crappie ones are in here as well. I got my small panfish ones for trout, crappie, bluegill, everything like that. But to start out, we're going to start out with my first bass box, soft plastics. I'm going up here, we're going to take a nice look. I have a bunch of these crawfish things, and something that's cool about all these soft plastics came from my grandfather. So I have no clue how old these are, what year they were made, or their story really. That's one thing I like about these. How big a bass have they caught? What type of fish have they caught? Who knows? These probably caught my grandpa's 10-pound PB. I don't know what his PB is, but it could be massive. So I have a lot of these little blue and purple lizards, like Yellow lizards. But I think he made all these himself, so I'm not actually sure, or they're just super old from the store. All these ribbon-tail worms, and yeah. Now we're gonna get into the second box. Set it right on top. Alright, and now we have some more of these lizards in here, also from my grandpa. We got a lot of tubes for smallie fishing, some creature baits. I have no clue what these are, but these came from my grandpa as well. They're very cool, very neat looking. Worms. Obviously you're gonna need some stick baits. These are, I don't know what those are actually. I forgot what pack those came in. We have some Yum Flukes, green pumpkin. I have one of these. This thing's hard as a rock, but I've caught a fish on it and it was a lot of fun. A lot of these flukes, these white ones and these little chartreuse ones, but a lot of tubes, a lot of them for smallies and largies and spots. And I also have these swim baits, or these little plastic swim baits. Use those for trout a lot. I don't know why those were in these fish box, but I guess that's where I put them. So there, all of my soft plastics. A nice good look at all of them. And yeah, next will be probably top water baits. Alright, here are all my top water lures. We're gonna start off with the classic jitterbug. I have two of these, one in this color and a frog pattern. And then we have two Ozark Trails top water poppin' frogs. One dark green and lighter green. Just figured I'd get both, a little bit of a variety. Now we're gonna get into a bait that I have no clue what it is. It's from my grandpa. It's this really sparkly top water tube thing. I've never seen anything like this in my life. But I'll try it out in a video. Figured, it would be fun to use one day. Figured probably get, I don't know what this would be used for. Definitely some bass, but what year this was even made, because I don't know what this even is supposed to look like. If you guys know, please drop down in the comments to help me out. We have this cool topwater frog. I've never seen anything like this. It's got a treble at the bottom. It's a topwater poppin' frog with this skirt at the back, treble hook, and it's a cool pattern as well. I mean, it's got the white underbelly, the red mouth, and the green top. So it's definitely an older lure. Pretty neat though. Okay, And then we're on to a popper, you know, classic bait, old bait. It's an old popper, once again from my grandfather. That's where I got a lot of my tackle. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's missing an eye. It's needs some paint job on it, but Grandpa says it caught him a lot of fish, even in this state. And something I'm interested in is this rat lure. I can't wait to do a video on this once we get up to my grandma and grandpa's lake to try it with some bass. It's really cool. It's not that detailed, but it's got the weird looking eyes right there. It's got the tail, the hook on the back. It's a very interesting lure. I'm excited to use it. And those are all my top water baits, except for one jitterbug, which you'll see later on our Admiral combo. Alright, now we're on to the rest of my hard plastic bass baits. Okay, so we're gonna start out with the okay, great, got a chain, that's pretty cool. My lipless cranks. So we have a lot of these silver ones. We have a gold one over here, but we got two of these silver shiner colored, and we have like a walleye type color. That's what I would call that, a walleye. It's not quite bluegill. Red belly sunfish, but I don't think that's quite right either. Yeah, those. Oh, it's on the blue top, I realize. So yeah, some from a shiner. I'm not sure what type. We have my jigs. Two jigs here. This one I got from my grandpa. He put little crawfish on it. I don't know how well that worked, but I'll try it out. And this is a Strike King jig I got from Walmart. And haven't yet used it. I have used a black and blue one, but got it snagged on a tree and lost it. That's actually what I caught my PB on, was a black and blue jig. And my PB currently, and I hope to upgrade it with you guys, is 4.5 pounds. It was a fun catch. I loved every second of it, and I freaked out. So this lure is actually, you can't actually ever buy these. We could buy them on like eBay, but it's actually like, you know, those Camel cigarettes. Yeah, this is a cigarette lure that they made when they were like doing cigarette points or whatever. My grandpa gave it to me because yeah, he made some bad decisions and won that. He also got me a fly rod and a fishing jacket from Marlboro Reds that he won from smoking a bunch of cigarettes. So I have this bait right here. No clue what it is, but you know, you take this and a little like plastic tail, and it goes, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It goes like in, get it, find the groove. It just kind of goes in like that, and you know, it's a nice little rattle, makes a lot of noise, but also this soft plastic tail gives it a nice swimming presentation. I've caught a nice fish on that. Okay, now we're moving on to, this is a couple of my favorite diving crankbaits. So this is a Rapala. Yeah, this is a Rapala deep diving crank. Also from my grandpa, he never used it. It was in the box when he gave me his tackle box. So yeah, that was pretty neat. So I can't wait to get out to my local big lake and use that at the dam probably. Another one, he gave me a little chartreuse colored one. Way heavier than the other one, way heavier. We have this third one, better one, not as big as the other ones, but one of my bigger ones. And this is actually a regular Bass Pro one. You can get a Bass Pro on like the $2 boxes. Now my jerk baits. This is my biggest jerk bait, and connected to it is all my little ones. So this is a brown trout one. These are trout a lot. These are my other ones, you know, little Rapala, 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 Rapala. I have no clue what brand the big one is, but all my other ones are Rapala. Oh, actually, one more actually. This is a Rebel little jerk bait. We'll pull these out. It's a Rebel jerk bait right there. Little smallest jerk bait I've ever seen. Actually, where did I find this at? I don't even remember where I found this, but pretty cool. I enjoy it a lot. And then I have some crawfish baits. I have two Rebel ones, just different sizes. right there. Good for trout, amazing for trout actually. Another one right here. We can't quite see the crawfish in it, but it's a crawfish bait, and they all work pretty well. And if anyone could tell me if this is like just a jointed crank jerk bait and what this is, I'm not actually sure, but my grandpa gave it to me. I know they still make them today. I'm just not quite sure what it's called, what type of bait it is. So if anyone can help me out with that, that'd be great. And then, oh, what's else? And then we have another little, couple more crankbaits. Interesting looking crankbaits though, right here. So this is more classic color one, bluegill. You have this one. This looks like I'm not even sure what this is. It has like the crawfish claws. It might be supposed to be imitating a crawfish, but I'm not actually sure. It's just a cool looking crankbait overall. It's got the walleye color to it, so I'm just not sure. And we have, another shiner colored crankbait that I actually caught 4.5 pound catfish on one that looked just like this one, except way newer, not as old. So I'm gonna put these back. All my top wires back while we're doing this. So, yeah. There we go. There's my bass lures. These are my panfish baits, so I'm just going to show you. I'm not really over everything because that's a lot to go over. I have a lot of tiny grubs and, what are these, tubes for trout, and one of these for jigs. So yeah, I'm not really going to go over everything. I'm just going to kind of take the camera and show you and kind of talk about. So a lot of this came from my grandpa. Like I said, a lot of my fishing lures and stuff came from my grandfather because he is going into his 60s, doesn't really fish anymore, but he would like to go on one more trout trip, one more bass trip, so he kept one rod, one tackle box for him to fish in. So that's all my little panfish baits. Didn't really want to spend too much time on these. If anyone could tell me what these are, that'd be great, because I've got no clue if they're just like tubes or what they are, because they're just weird looking to me. I've really got no clue what they are, so if anyone would help me out with that, that'd be great. Okay, next I'm going to be talking about my flies for fly fishing. I have quite a few of them. Here are a lot of them. I have a lot of dry flies because I'm just getting started, and I bought a really cheap pack of like 80 dry flies. Oh, Jesus. That was great. Anyways, yeah, I bought a lot of dry flies. And they work great. I love dry fly fishing. It's fun to see the blow ups and stuff. And here we have like a couple glow balls, some nymphs in there, a woolly bugger, 2 or 3, I don't know. A lot more dry flies. Flip it. We have poppers, a lot of poppers. Kind of come out with spots a little bit, which is alright. I'm not worried about it. Again, a lot of these, all these poppers came from my grandpa, because he went trout fishing a lot, did a lot of fly fishing back when he was younger. Would go camping for like 10 days and just find fish and spin fish and a lot of type of trout fishing and smallmouth fishing. Okay, and next we're just going to talk about, every fisherman has to have these bobbers. Nothing much, nothing new. Just, bobbers. Terminal tackle, hooks, weights, swivels, stop swivels, just a bunch of different things. Nothing new to any from a fisherman, jig heads, nothing really special. So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. I know I said we were gonna do rods and reels, but this video is kind of running long, and we'll do another video probably the next day or two. I'll probably go fishing tomorrow. I'll check out one of my combos. We're gonna go creek fishing for creek chubs at my local park, so that should be fun. I did post a video on it like a month ago, but it wasn't really that good. I didn't really have a good editing software, so and it wasn't really good made. This video is probably not gonna be that great, but it's really my first video with an editing software, so I'm gonna get better as time goes by. And I need to get a mic because my voice is really quiet, and I need to be able to pick up my volume and have fun with these videos. And fishing is something I love to do the most, and it helps me out and relieve stress. If you guys can go out there and, you know, fish, I really do recommend it. It really does. It's fun, and it can help you out. It's a good time to think about a lot of things. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. And I hope you guys will like, subscribe, and comment down below. Give me some ideas, because I'm new to this whole fishing YouTube thing. I was a gaming channel before this, and it really didn't turn out that well. So if you guys could help me out and show me some love and give me a warm welcome to this community, it would really make me feel good. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, if anyone does, to my video, and bye.